right, fuck.
Nearly.
Nearly. That show that we do. We're back.
Sherbet.
You got your mic right right from the start?
Mike Wright. Who's Mike Wright? That's is that the character from Better Call Saul? Mike Wright? No, it's Mike Ehrmantraut. Who's Mike Wright?
Sounds like a wide receiver.
Yeah, some sort of American sportsman. You have to think.
All right, that means we're ready for Screen Queens.
You don't always do that though.
No, I don't. I wish I did.
Yeah, but you made it seem like it was something that had to start the episode like no. usual.
Yeah.
You're trying to reinvent tradition.
No, I'm just trying to think that Mountain Dew should sponsor this show.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Can't be too far off.
They really should jump on now before we get so big and expensive.
I wouldn't even say the ground floor. I'd say like basement.
Foundations.
Yeah.
P2.
Yeah. Under construction.
Start with how we always start. It's going to shock everyone if I tell you that I've been to the movies in the last week.
That's crazy. Honestly, and good for you. Truly.
I'm holding up the Australian cinema.
You just might be. What's the busiest you've seen in the cinema in the times that you've gone recently?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what was the capacity? Like 50%?
Like packed.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So cinemas
Super
are
spreader event.
Yeah. So cinemas are just come if you.
I think they try and leave like.
That's the back seat.
I think when they book the seats out, they try and leave like gaps between groups.
Right.
But I mean,
to make room for the cum.
Yeah.
Whether the people that have been booked all the way to the side actually go and sit all the way to the side.
Yeah, that whole thing's a joke.
Yeah. And it's not like the 16-year-old usher with his torch is going to be like, "New move" or whatever.
They should replace all the ushers' torches with blacklight torches.
No one wants that.
Because they're like, do you want me to turn this fucking thing on? Because I guarantee you'll move. In fact,
you
won't find another place to sit down.
Like, where are you going to
You'll be standing.
But on this occasion, I went and saw Sing 2.
Damn.
It's actually really entertaining.
That what? Hot take. Joel liked Sing 2.
It was good.
What was Sing 1?
I never saw it.
What was it?
It's like animals singing popular music.
I don't even remember what it was. It's been a while since it came out.
I guess so. But yeah, Sing 2. It's good.
Is the main character a meerkat?
No, the main character's a koala.
Really? Yeah. Oh, maybe I do know
it's like a koala, a pig,
a
gorilla,
sure,
another pig.
Seems like they had other ways to go other than doubling down on an animal, but that's fine. 2 pigs, a koala. What else? A gorilla?
2 pigs, a koala. Oh, there's a porcupine.
Sounds like Noah's Ark for retards.
The porcupine that plays a guitar. The big rock star in Sing 2 is played by Bono.
Oh, Jesus. So that's where he's been. Remember we talked about this?
Well, so Clay Cassius or something is the character.
Cassius Clay?
No, it's like Clay something or other.
Okay, well, it's just that.
Yeah, I know.
You made it sound like Cassius
Clay. He's a big lion.
All right.
And he's like a recluse after his wife died, and no one's heard his rock music.
Oh, I see.
And it's Bono.
Oh, right.
Jeez.
So they went for the South Park
and now suddenly it's on everyone's phone.
Yeah.
Unwarranted.
Yeah.
And then he comes out and he plays like still haven't found what I'm looking for. That's it. And he comes out and plays one song.
Very cool.
Big moment.
No, probably better for you.
Yeah. Go back to your cave.
Halsey's in it. Owen Wilson plays the koala.
Wow.
There's a lot of people in it. But yeah, it was decent.
I don't know what a koala would sound like if it had a voice, but it might be pretty close to Owen Wilson.
Yeah, it was Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Owen Wilson. It was Matthew McConaughey.
Well, now I'm disappointed.
It was Matthew McConaughey.
Well, they whiffed on that one.
Is who it was. Yeah, entertaining movie. My 4-year-old thought it was exceptional.
Makes sense.
And that's who should think it's exceptional.
Yeah. Obviously, that's the market, and they smashed that market.
Yeah.
Someone whose brain doesn't work right yet.
Yep. Still soft.
Now, our first trailer we're going to watch, this movie was meant to release July 12th, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
It is now going to release May 27th of this year. It got pushed back because they didn't want to release it during COVID.
The James Bond effect.
I guess so. Budget of this, are you ready? Obviously, all these budgets, I assume, are in US dollars.
Yeah.
$152 million.
Yeah, I figured it was going to be a lot if they were really worried about getting the money back.
Director Joseph Kosinski.
Kosinski? Yeah. Going to ski. Kind of like that.
He directed Oblivion with Tom Cruise and Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
This
film. He was also the Unabomber.
This stars Miles Teller, Jennifer Connelly, John Hamm, Val Kilmer, and Tom Cruise. This is Top Gun 2 Maverick.
Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, this is going to be huge.
It will be, yeah, of course. There's a lot of old people that love Top Gun.
Probably should watch the first one.
You're not missing much.
There's the topless beach volleyball scene.
That's all I know.
Instructor is one of the finest pilots.
Imagine anything worse than fucking
produced.
jeans.
Yeah. And one of the guys' names is Goose or something, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty funny, I guess.
Ghost Maverick, Iceman.
There's the inverted moment.
Yeah, honestly.
There's this moment.
Are legendary. What he has to teach you may very well mean the difference between life and death.
Marcel.
Live. That can't happen.
Your reputation precedes you.
I have to admit, I wasn't expecting an invitation back.
They're called orders, Maverick.
Ha!
Got him.
Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking. Today's exercise is dogfighting.
2 versus 1? He's got to be kidding.
Topless beach football, I think I saw then, boys. What a
Lovely.
callback. There we go.
Plane movie.
Plane, the movie. Planes.
Did you ever see Planes with Dane Cook?
No. And you know
Isn't
how
he a
much I
rugby
used to
player?
love Dane Cook.
No, Dane Cook was a shit comedian. We
Remember?
talked about him on
We had
42
a
Show.
big Dane Cook
Did
sort
we?
of chat.
He was in Good Luck Chuck.
Right.
I said Better Call Saul.
Better Call
It's
Chuck.
not in Better Call Saul.
Crazy fact about the Top Gun 2, whatever it's called. Tom Cruise actually learned to fly the plane for that movie.
Probably. It seems like the sort of thing he would do.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably would have learned it for Top Gun 1.
Yeah.
Just remember.
But he'd forgotten.
Just
and
hit
then
it.
he had to go again.
No, he just hit the refresher course. It's just
Yeah.
a 1 week
Like,
seminar.
so he went to see L. Ron Hubbard and basically got the
yeah.
he got the training downloaded into his brain.
Yeah, like The Matrix.
Yeah. So they're like he was there and he's like, quick, get me the skill, and then they're like, fucking plug the CD-ROM. Just gotta flick through my Rolodex of there's his Top Gun.
Mini disc,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah. Or I've lost the volleyball CD, so you're just gonna have to lose at that one. My
No
bad.
Kenny Loggins, which is a bit of a disappointment.
I'm sure there will be.
Was Kenny Loggins in it or just the music?
Just the music.
Yeah.
That's
all.
like iconic. He like races a jet on his motorbike.
Footloose.
Do you reckon he's just living off Footloose and Top Gun? You'd have to think so.
Probably. He's making another.
Oh,
one.
actually, no, he's not. No, he has a weird restaurant chain too.
Scientology.
It's called like Kenny Roasters.
Kenny Rogers? No, that's Kenny Rogers.
That's Kenny Rogers Roasters.
Yeah.
Damn, you're right. Yeah, he's probably living off the royalties.
Yeah.
Kenny Rogers Roasters, man, that was crazy. Have
Bad
you been?
chicken.
You ever
Yeah,
been?
the chicken.
Yeah.
No, I haven't been.
No, I mean, Seinfeld is my only. Why would I go
Oh,
there?
is it in Seinfeld?
Is it in Seinfeld?
Really?
Yeah,
I've never even
yeah.
paid attention. The
Yeah,
first time I
but-
saw it was in the Philippines, and I was like, what the fuck are they doing this here for?
No, it's the episode where Kramer and Jerry swap apartments because that red light from Kenny Rogers Roasters is just infiltrating Kramer's apartment.
Oh, so true.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy. I never even made that connection.
Yeah.
Kenny Rogers.
I'm in shock that you haven't seen Top Gun.
I mean,
I've tried to watch it twice and it's just boring.
is it just plain
So,
movie?
Yeah.
It's fine. It's not like top 10 movie, but it's fine.
A lot of people really like it.
Yeah, I know
my
people that
mum loves it.
There are plenty of
But
people.
I'm
love
sure
it.
a lot of people's mums love it.
Yeah. Oh, mum's fap over Val Kilmer, Tom Cruise, shirts off, playing volleyball,
Yeah.
oiled up.
I guess it was sort of made,
Obviously oiled up. Like, of
Yeah.
course you'd oil up to play volleyball,
Yeah.
but
Wouldn't take your jeans off.
And
No,
the
that'd be stupid.
That's
the bar
silly.
scene where he's singing to the chick in the bar is another like iconic Top Gear
top bean.
Top Gun
Bunk.
scene. And there's some great from a cinematography standpoint, shots of planes going through canyons, dog fighting, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's just that like if
what's
you want to
that?
watch like real people doing it, there's like entire
You can watch
sections on
Microsoft.
YouTube.
You could just play Microsoft Flight Simulator.
No, you could do that
Do
too.
it yourself.
You could, yeah.
Make your own movie.
I do want to play a Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I feel like it would be really hard. I feel like you can't
What
just
do we- is
play
it
it with
a-
mouse and keyboard.
You didn't go back to it.
What did we rename the show? Game Hunks.
Game. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Game Hunks. Yeah.
Yeah. I played. I tried to play Farming Simulator 19 last night.
19.
Well, it's free on Game Pass.
So hold on, that means there's 18.
No,
That's per year.
2019.
22 just
Right,
came
that's
out.
probably
Farming
more.
Simulator 22 is out now.
So what are they farming now? Fucking
You run a farm.
NFTs.
Nah, the potato graphics are just better.
They're fucking
But
mining NFTs.
It is the hardest game I've ever played. I have no idea how to feed the sheep I bought. I bought 10 sheep.
Well, I mean, you just don't know how to play it. Doesn't mean it's hard.
I couldn't pick up the hay.
Kill one sheep and then they'll eat the other one, and then we'll get that thing we got in the 90s. What
I'll
was it?
explain
Super
why
Burgers?
So
later
smart.
in the show. I'll explain why I was playing Farming Simulator 19. But let's talk box office numbers. US last week was Spider-Man Sing 2, The 355, Kingsman, and American Underdog.
Can't wait to see the 355.
Yeah. Oh, you went and saw it right after the show last week. Gold Glass, didn't you?
Loved it.
Loved it.
So worth it.
Mixed race women.
Yeah, and you know what? The thing is, when I rewatched that clip back to see if I'd crossed the line, which I hadn't, by the way, but I realized I actually had.
No, it was us.
No,
Don't you remember it was us that crossed the line.
No one crossed.
Because we made it about women.
That's exactly right. But I wanted to. I actually realized that I had it wrong. It was, I was saying mixed race women.
Yes.
None of them were mixed race. No. That's what my point was that they were women of many races.
Yes.
So there was
women of many races.
Yeah,
but they were
yeah.
not mixed race women.
No,
but
not
they could have.
specifically,
We didn't know.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna.
We didn't do a
Yeah.
23andMe.
Yeah. No, I would have loved to.
Should have.
Yeah.
You'll be
No,
excited.
that's what the movie should have been.
I'm sure
Just
that's
them sitting around.
again, not to be cynical, but I'm sure that's how they cast the movie. We need to make sure we hit all continents, please, with at least 50%.
You'll be excited to know that Scream only just released in America after being out here for a little while. So
That's good.
Reverse
Yeah.
of the way it normally is.
And it's a great movie too. Glad we got it first.
Scream 5.
Just in time for Halloween. Lovely.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It is the #1 movie in America this week. So it's just now Scream, Spider-Man, Sing 2, 355, Kingsman. It's the same order, just Scream is now number 2. And unfortunately, Kurt Warner's movie has dropped out.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Kurt. Australia last week was Spider-Man, Scream, Sing 2, Ghostbusters, House of Gucci. It's now Spider-Man, Sing 2, Scream, Ghostbusters, House of Gucci, Sing 2, and Scream just swap places.
Yeah.
Probably because I went and saw Sing 2. So that little, they took my $20 and it just got them.
Yeah, just flip the edge. Just pivoted. I mean, Spider-Man's going to be #1 for a while. Surely.
It's a massive hit.
Like Spider-Man.
Yeah, and like all the reviews are, this is the best Marvel movie. This is exceptional.
Until the next one comes out.
The best Sony
Well,
movie.
no, I mean the last few weren't. Like Eternals, Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi went bunter.
Yeah, but the
because it was
reviews
good,
aren't
just
like
because it
this
had
is
the
the
M word.
greatest. Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean Harry liked it.
He did. Sore hands Harry, we call him. Always going to work.
We'll go right into our next trailer, and this is the one that
You'll find your nuts.
Mr. Jacob Davis
Like a truffle hunter
requested,
for
requested last week that we watch.
Sniffs him out.
So this is on Netflix. It's available now. It's called The House.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
The cast is ridiculously massive because it's
Yeah.
like 3 stories playing out at the same time.
Yep.
But some of the names that stood out were Dizzy Rascal,
Yep.
the British
Bonkers.
rapper. Yes. And also Jarvis Cocker. If you know Jarvis Cocker, he's another British musician. He's been around for a
Joe
while.
Cocker's.
I don't know if there's
daughter?
a relation.
You're always going
It's
to
a
about
man.
Jarvis Cocker.
Yeah, you love Jarvis Cocker.
Yeah.
So this is The House. It's available
You just
now.
said massive cast and released.
Dude,
one
I don't know,
failed
like-
fucking English rapper and one who I
Yeah,
have no
that's
idea.
because massive is
Dizzy
in
retired
the
on his
amount
own
of
terms.
people, not the names. The amount of people. There's also
Alright,
like
right.
6 directors.
It's me.
Enjoy this.
It's the biggest day of my life today.
Some people think
If you
I'm
could be thinking
bonkers.
of me, maybe say a little prayer. I'd really appreciate it. Hello? Here we are, magnificent.
Every day, I can see the real potential of this house.
I'm here to discuss the terms of the agreement. Can I pay?
The confusion on Jason's face.
Soul of the house. Wonderfully elegant, isn't it? The family must take up residence in the house.
Can we ask you some specific questions?
How beautiful.
I've invested my whole life in this house.
What happened? Don't be afraid. Oh dear. This isn't the plan!
I hate this house.
Oh yeah. They are going absolutely nowhere.
It's time to move on.
It's confusing, yeah. I don't want this anymore.
You can't stay here.
Christ, that was quick.
You on top of everything that's happening?
Time to get you home.
Listen. Someone's there.
Looks kind of wacky, huh?
Massively.
You don't want to watch it?
No.
You don't want to know like what it's about.
I
Maybe
want
there's
nothing
something there.
to do with that.
Really?
Film. Yeah. It seems like the sort of film that I'd have to be bunged out of my brain to
But then
even
I think
comprehend.
yeah, but I don't even know if I think it's going to put you on the wrong path. I think you'll get something out of it if you do that, but it's not going to.
I think it's a DMT movie, not a weed movie.
I think that's what DMT is the movie.
Everyone involved was
Nah,
like,
that
and they were just listening to Dizzy Rascal the whole time. They were like, let's get him in the fucking thing.
Get him in.
that looks odd. Too odd.
So odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's three stories that intertwine because it's all about a house or something.
Yeah.
I tried to make sense of it, and I got a headache and left.
Yeah. I think I don't know. Just from like the perspective of like me wanting to watch it was just sort of.
Have you watched it yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I actually originally thought it was a TV series, and that's why I was kind of interested in the first place because I was like, okay, I'll watch this like in bits, and then. But yeah, Mariana watched the trailer with me and was like, "There's no fucking way I'm watching that. I'm scared of that." So
See that?
yeah, so I was
It
like,
looks,
okay,
like
It just looks unnecessarily creepy.
yeah, I guess so. But I think that maybe that's just for trailer's sake. I think that the story might actually be a lot more tame, and they've just tried to go for like the creep out factor, and that's going to make people at least like give it a go.
It's giving me salad finger vibes, you know.
Salad fingers, yeah, for sure. And the storyline feels like did you guys see Haunting? That story about that house that
The Haunting of Hill House.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We've talked
Blind
about that
Manor or
before,
whatever.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that it seems like it's gonna have that kind of vibe to it where there's something going on, and I mean it seems like there's like some insect fucking world.
Yeah, it does
that's
seem
living
like
under
there's
the
some
house.
sort of weird insect situation where they're having
Yeah.
like Moulin Rouge type parties.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear about it after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
hey, how about you watch it and let us know?
well, I will. I just need to have some TV time when Mariana's not there. So
Fucking 50 bag.
yeah, yeah. Yep.
Well, yeah, cool. That's the thing. What have you been watching?
Finished. Fuck, I can't believe I finished it within a week. Too Hot to Handle season 3.
Jesus.
Yeah. You down? No one's.
I mean, I loved season 1 and I gave up 3/4 of the way. I think I was the first person in this building that was big on that show.
Maybe. I didn't get into Too Hot to Handle until season 2 came out, and then I rewatched season 1 after that. Season 3 is.
Because I remember us talking about our differing views on PD in season 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. No, season 3 is No, it's
confusion
listen,
on the other side of the desk.
I completely agree. It's like throwaway bullshit TV, but
It launched Harry Jowsey's career, and now he's big on OnlyFans. So
yeah, I don't like that guy. But yeah,
James, any thoughts on Harry Jowsey?
Never heard of her.
There's an Australian dude.
Okay.
Yeah, he season 2 was good. Season 3 is basically like a copy of season 2. It's in the same house, and I think they probably shot it very close to each other. Like it feels like they probably just went sort of back to back because of COVID and whatever, and it would have been difficult to just like.
Any bugs land on
redo.
people's faces during?
No,
important
I did like that.
It's the greatest moment in potentially in Netflix TV history.
Yeah, no, unfortunately. But yeah, the budget definitely went up for this series. They had like obviously season 2 was a roaring success, so they've got like more stuff. The prize money is 200,000 instead of 100,000. Just like more stuff that they can do. But very similar script to the last one. Didn't find myself loving it as much because it was just essentially 2, but like done again, but a little bit better. The people were fine. There was the hottest chick was from Queensland. I think she's from the
Was it me?
Gold Coast. Didn't see you on there, which was disappointing.
I got voted out pretty early.
Yeah, that's lame. But yeah, she was attractive, but played the game. It felt like she didn't want to be there. She wasn't ever.
Who
really...
do you think was the hottest in season 2? You like that Ariana Grande looking bitch?
Yeah, but she never really got a run.
Yeah, she didn't do anything.
She never got a run. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really even remember that much.
I like the blonde chick way after. I don't think she was that hot on the show.
Yeah.
But since the show, I'm like, oh yeah.
I'll be interested to know your pick of season 3. There's not really. I feel like
Well,
I know
so,
where you're going.
okay, so my issue was.
Yeah. Feel free to chime in whenever you.
Because
I'm letting you guys dig your own hole.
As you know, I'm a very not a shallow person at all.
No.
I saw been judging people based on their appearance.
I saw the picture of the cast. I went, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. There wasn't a lot there. However, there's some good characters in it, like that make the show funny.
Okay. Well,
there's a guy called Truth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there another guy called Justice? Another guy called The American Way?
No, unfortunately.
Because they could team up.
Yeah, no, but he was good. Didn't last, unfortunately. Spoiler alert.
Damn.
But yeah, give it a go. Good show. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Finished Afterlife season 3.
Nice.
Loved it.
Yeah, you didn't sound like you're really enjoying it that much last week. So
I don't know why. I just don't understand why it's so popular. I guess there's a little bit in it that everyone can relate to.
Right.
But there's, I don't know.
Straight up comedy, or has it got like sort of sad? No, it's not. Not at all.
Like it is comedy.
Oh,
but
right.
Dark.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, dark comedy.
Well, because everything that Ricky Gervais does seems to be tainted with some sort of like drama or like sadness to it. Like even
this is like mega
like
sad.
Extras was kind of like Extras, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of had that to it.
And then Derek, that was obviously sad as well. This is like up there in terms of how sad it can get. It's like have you watched any Afterlife? Okay,
No.
so his wife's died of cancer,
Yeah.
and he just fucking can't get over it.
Yeah.
So he just drinks himself to oblivion every night. He's depressed. But like the funny bit is that like he stopped caring about everything, so he just talks to people.
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah. He said like the C word's used a lot.
Right.
Which is great.
Yeah. Cool.
Other than that, it is a bit of a bummer.
Yeah. Okay.
So you gotta be,
yeah.
you gotta be in the right mood.
Mentally prepared.
Yeah. Ozark season 4 dropped, which was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to watch the recap of 3, but I'm pretty up to date with it.
Did you feel that it didn't? I haven't watched it. I watched a couple of episodes of season 1, liked it, but just didn't continue for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But the take was that season 3 kind of fell off a bit. No.
It definitely went in a new direction.
Right.
But you sort of have to.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like they obviously set out with a story, and then once they sort of wrap that up and they get renewed for a new season, it's like, well, fuck. We're gonna have to build on this. So
yeah.
Season 3 was fine. It wasn't. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to season 4. It's one of the great shows. I don't know that they need to go too much further than 4 or 5, probably, depending on how this one goes.
It's always where shows fall apart is when they're like, oh, we're gonna do 8 seasons.
Yeah.
You're like, of what?
Yeah.
I felt like, and I love this show, I've talked about it many times, like Entourage.
Yeah.
Is, I think, one of the fucking great shows for just like, you can just turn it on and, but it got tough near the end. And yet, I think the movie is great. I think if they should have done that earlier.
I mean, a lot of shows do it. And then there's The Simpsons that just
keeps chunking them out.
They're like, fuck it, we're doing it.
Well, it's cartoons.
Yeah.
And they're making a shit ton of money.
Yeah, and I guess that's what it comes down to. Other than that, still churning through Criminal Minds season 10, episode 10-ish.
It's a shock that on last week's episode you referred to Criminal Minds as not a good show.
I mean, it's not a good show.
Okay.
It's the same show every week, but that's all you need.
It's the show.
It's Jennifer Love Hewitt's in it this season.
Oh, look
that's
at that.
awesome. So that's something.
Yeah. She's really in it when she's in it.
Yeah, you see her before she enters the room, which is great.
Love that.
Gotta love it.
That's about it from me.
Good stuff.
I really tried to watch one of the top 5 movies of last year, Fast and Furious 9. Took 4 sittings for me because it's hard work.
Oh, you broke it up into 4.
So why did you?
Because I've watched every other Fast and Furious movie, and I like the Fast and Furious movies.
So at this point, it's like, just get the booster.
And I was like, someone tell me why they can't just say Paul Walker's dead in it. Why do they have to pretend he's still, like, the character's still, Brian is still
Have you seen the corpse?
But something could happen, right? Like,
they alleged that something did happen.
No, he's alive in the show. They're like, Mia, whatever, his wife, who's like
Khalifa,
Vin Diesel's sister,
right?
Is
That's
like
right. From the first one.
Yeah, and she like rocks up at one point, and they're like, "Where are the kids?" They're like, "Oh, Brian's looking after them." Oh, cool. And then like,
so they
Brian seems to be working a lot these days.
Yeah.
And they're like, and because in that movie world, she would be the one to go do the dangerous thing, and Brian, the guy that's been the driver since the start, is like, I'll stay home with the kids. Woman empowerment and all that 355 stuff.
Love that.
And then like at the end, you know how they have like their barbecues at like the end of a lot of those movies? Like, the family barbecues.
Yeah, the singlet barbecues.
They're like
singlet and Modelo barbecue.
They're about to do
Coronas, yeah.
They're about to do the like say grace or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, oh no, there's an empty seat. And Mia's like, oh no, Brian's nearly here. And then
Brian's on the way.
There's like a
he
shot
just sent
of
me a text. He's picking up some fucking Pepsi and ringdings.
There's a shot of a skyline like driving up to the house.
Oh,
that's a shame.
So it's like, why are we doing this?
Self-driving car.
Like, everyone knows that he's dead.
Yeah.
Like, also, John Cena plays the bad guy, and it's just kind of weird. John Cena and Vin Diesel is kind of awkward.
They should have put footage of the burning car wreck that Paul Walker was in real life.
That's the start. Like, here's what happened to Brian. On with the movie.
Yeah, just be like, oh, he's on his way, and then footage of the real death, and then they
have a little funeral, and then
what they should have done is they should, because Fast and Furious is obviously just a giant piss take. But like they should have killed him in the movie, and then obviously maybe that or
they did in real life.
Because it would have been a great conspiracy theory if they killed him in real life, so they could make the movies better. But I can't even use that because they're not even talking about it.
Yeah,
because that would have been a great conspiracy theory. However, they should mention that he died and then like get vengeance for his death against like the car manufacturer or something. So they've got to try to like race all the Toyotas off the road or something. Yeah, something dumb.
They like. At the end of the last movie that he was in, where they did the like Charlie Puth "It's Been a Long Day" song, and they like drive and they used his like brother but CGI.
Yeah.
They could have done.
There you go.
As they drive off, his car just like blows up or something. Like Jesus.
Oh, mate's hit the road across the. Yeah.
Or he like has a savage argument with Mia. They have a massive divorce. Vin obviously chooses his sister over his friend and ostracizes Brian, and we never have to hear from him again.
Brian hits the Percocet and alcohol combo and fucking
Brian
Heath Ledger's into the oblivion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, little Bow Wow's in it.
Fucking.
Isn't it just Bow Wow now?
Yeah, whatever he's calling himself. Yeah, but they have the guys from Tokyo Drift are in it. So everyone's been waiting for that to happen. But the thing I did watch over the last few days that I loved, and is the reason I've been trying to play Farming Simulator 19, is I watched all 8 episodes of Clarkson's Farm on Amazon.
Jeremy Clarkson.
And it may be one of the
I've heard this a lot.
Maybe one of the best shows I've watched in a long time.
It's Jeremy Clarkson?
Yeah.
Farming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it's good.
It's exceptionally good. It is. And he like...
Is Hammond the ranch hand?
No, there's no one.
Hammond, the potatoes.
His like right hand man is this like 21-year-old kid who's never left the like little village.
Cool.
And at one point, like later in Clarkson, at one point tries to grow wasabi.
Oh, yeah.
And he sends this kid to Caleb to go sell the wasabi in London.
Right.
And the kid says, I've only been to London once on a school art trip, and I was so scared of the people and buildings that I didn't leave the bus.
Cool.
So Clarkson's like, off you go.
Perfect.
And it's like the kid's having he's in the Shard on like the 32nd floor, like having like a mental, and his mum calls him because she checked the like your family app
Yeah.
and saw he was in London, so she had a breakdown.
Lovely.
And it's so endearing and like it's great. It's really, really good.
He comes back, doesn't sell anything, and Clarkson punches him in the head like the woman who didn't give him lunch at
He
Top
tries
Gear.
he tries to sell like homegrown wasabi to Nobu, and the guy at Nobu is like, no.
No, boo.
Yeah, pretty much.
No B.
But it's spectacular. I highly recommend it to
Alright,
anyone who
cool.
wants to watch something. It's shot like it's obviously the same team that did Grand Tour.
Yeah, right.
Because
Yeah.
all the it's shot very similar.
Yeah.
And it's really he has to like get his approvals for his farm like
Yeah.
right at the end to sell shit. And they're like, oh, give us a tour of the farm because it's COVID. It's all like FaceTime. And he goes in this one place and it's all like old. He's showing them. He's like, oh, that's where Hamilton May blew up my last house. He doesn't even get approval for his farm shop because all the neighbors hate him because they blew up his house on Grand Tour and his house is on that farm.
They blew up his house.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't watch Grand Tour?
No.
They blow up his house at one point.
Cool.
And he has like cars from the Grand Tour like stuffed away. And then the guy's like, I really don't care about any of this stuff. And he's like, oh, right, you want to see the farm?
Show me the
Here's
potatoes.
the room where I
Yeah.
put things in,
Here's,
Caleb.
here's the thing. Yeah.
And then
Here's the massage table.
One of his other helpers is this dude with the thickest accent. And Jeremy obviously never understands what the guy's saying. You can't understand. They don't even bother to try and like subtitle him.
Right.
So he's having these conversations with this guy, Gerald, and it's like, as the guy's like, all right, cool. Jerry's like, right.
Sweet Gerald. He's a good
It's
man.
Speaking of great, this next film has a $43 million budget. The director is a guy named Mark Williams.
Mark Choco Williams.
Comes out February 10th.
Port Adelaide coach extraordinaire.
Stop it.
The tagline for this
looks good. I don't know
movie
why, but I want to watch it.
is "They're gonna need more men." It stars Liam Neeson.
No, this is not the film I'm...
Are you thinking about Gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is Taken 28. This is Blacklight. It's Liam Neeson being Liam Neeson.
I mean, the same fucking every film. Disgruntled ex-alcoholic
you
cop.
wake up and realize
Hold
you're
back
not
for one
sure who
assignment.
the good guys are anymore.
Nice.
You're a federal agent involved in a secret FBI.
Honestly.
Off the books.
What kind of bad stuff do you do?
Breaking and entering. Physical coercion. You name it, I've probably done it.
Murder?
Not on my menu.
Grandpa!
Gabe, I've been thinking. Maybe it's time I hang it up.
Oh.
Travis, not an option. I know I wasn't a great father, but I'd like to be the best grandfather I can be.
Natalie doesn't need a fixer like you.
Yeah! Yeah!
I've been writing about the story for over a year.
She doesn't realize that he's just been trying to make her
The
life
United
better
States
the whole
government
time.
is killing innocent civilians under the guise of protecting democracy.
Oh, well, now they've gone too far. Now it's...
now they've got a bit too truthful. Oh, God.
How many more would have to die for you to stop looking the other way?
You need to come clean, Gabe.
You're confused about our relationship. You are my weapon. You work for me.
Count me out. You show me a little gratitude if you want a normal life. My end is now.
Oh, he wants out of the game.
There's always just one more job for Liam Neeson. Always.
If I find out you had anything to
One
do
more
with
paycheck for
micromanagers,
another movie doing the same thing.
Oh,
I need more men.
His granddaughter's disappeared.
What a shock. She may have been taken.
No. Speed it up. Fucking popular tune. Imagine if they tried to make In the Air Tonight slower for a fucking film trailer.
Everything I did is for you. Are you really gonna shoot me, Travis? Yes, I will.
Grandpa, are you a good guy?
Oh, man. Think about who you're talking to. He's been doing this for fucking 40 years.
We get it?
Blacklight.
Because he shows up like the bad stuff. Get it? Like a blacklight.
We've seen that film.
We've seen it many times. It won't shock you that, what was his name? Mark Williams?
Yeah.
He's worked on...
Come on.
For fuck's sake.
on other films with
sort this out.
Liam Neeson before.
Really?
He's so it wouldn't have been hard for them to work this one out.
I mean, we've all seen that film of Liam Neeson being Liam Neeson.
I saw
At some point, they're just going to start calling the film Liam Neeson. This is great footage of me on a slant, Jacob's close up of an arm.
Yeah, my shot is Jacob's
Dude, the
arm.
macro is pretty legit on these cameras, to be honest. Fucking dog.
I guess currently we're speaking to the audio. They
Oh, I see.
Did you? I assume you didn't see that the Liam Neeson movie where he wasn't Liam Neeson. He went to like he owned like a house in Italy, and he renovated it with his daughter.
Yeah, but then she got taken.
No point did she get taken. Is this like
the last one I saw was
he like falls in love with a real estate agent?
Perhaps Cold Pursuit, where it was taken in the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
What about the one? There was one where he like fought a wolf.
yeah.
She's fucked.
Yeah.
She's fucked, mate.
I don't know. Like, do they make the film and go, who should we cast? Oh, let's see. Let's someone get Liam on the phone, or is it all right? It's been 2 years. We need to make a Liam Neeson film.
Yeah, he's got some sort of contract.
Yeah.
Every 2 years, he has to kill 100 people on camera.
Yeah, it's just like they've already got the script, whereas he's an ex-alcoholic fucking cop or spy or CIA or something, and they've just got like bits already filled in, and they just have to fill in the rest.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a real shame.
We gonna cast?
So I think the thing with these movies like succeeding, and it's kind of interesting. I think that you can really make any movie. You can make any movie good now because like you can make movies look good regardless. So like obviously the storyline sucks massive cocks.
Sure,
But
it's fine.
no, yeah. I mean, sucking massive cocks is sweet. I agree. It's just like if it's your thing, it's your thing. But like, I'm just saying that like, if movies didn't look good because you could make movies look good without anything. It's just like effect explosions, car chases, blah blah blah. Like there's nothing going on. There's fucking nothing going on. You're gonna be disappointed.
You're talking about every Michael Bay movie ever made.
I guess so. It's just that if movies didn't have effects, and if we weren't in like the current state of film that we are in now, like people would have to get more creative and people would be forced into doing stuff. But like that movie looks good because there's cars driving and there's explosions and like fucking dark things and blah blah blah.
Yeah, and teenage boys will go jerk off in the back row.
I mean, maybe I just like
if they're doing the job right, they won't have to. Someone will.
That's true.
Well, oh man, God, as if you'd go to a movie theater.
Look, I retract my statement.
Yeah, that's
teenage boys will be getting jerked off in the back row.
Yeah, fine.
Thank
fine,
you. Sorry.
I can use this as some sort of.
Oh, what happens if it goes the other way?
Yeah, well, we'll deal with that.
But yeah, it sucks. Like it's just a movie for the sake of making a movie, and
I wonder how much Liam Neeson got paid. It's a $40 million budget. Most of that's obviously effects.
What do you reckon he's? Yeah, I reckon he's probably pulling in $5 million for that.
Yeah, you got to think so. Do you reckon he's getting back end? He's got to get back end. He's Liam Neeson.
Yeah, probably. Is he producing it? It wouldn't surprise me if he's producing these because he knows like the formula. You know,
he's like, oh yeah, I've actually got 8 of these scripts here.
Yeah. They're all the same. They just have a different title. So pick whichever one you want.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing.
Yeah, they're all blank.
I just love that it says they're gonna need more men on the like poster.
Why would you ever need more men when you've got one Liam Neeson who's fucking 6'8" and
I think it's the men that are gonna kill Liam Neeson.
Ah, right.
Is he actually big in real life?
He's fucking massive.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's a tall fucking dude.
Oh, you're kidding. Did Liam Neeson have a prolific acting career like in action films before like Taken and shit? What was his thing? He didn't. Did he have a shtick?
Yeah,
1.93. Oh, he's not that tall. He's only slightly taller than me.
Yeah.
I mean, but you're a tall dude.
Yeah, but you said he was like 6'6".
He's a big fella.
He's like 6'3.5", 6'4".
He's
anyway. He's
larger than average.
He's in the 190s, so good for him.
Apparently, he's got a massive cock. Have you heard that?
I mean, sure.
That's the word on the street is just packing.
Right.
Not like Michael Fassbender big, but.
Honestly, I know very little about celebrity cock size. It seems like you're the authority, so I'm just gonna let you take the reins on this one.
Michael Fassbender apparently.
Right.
Like
big
porn
unit,
star level.
Big hog.
Porn star level hog.
No, I resent that statement because porn stars don't necessarily have to have big dicks. There's a category for small penis.
This is true. I'm sorry.
So they're also porn stars, Joel.
You're right. I know.
You know?
On the porn chat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still movies. But yeah, fuck that noise. Want nothing to do with it. I hope it flops and we never. That's the only thing you can hope with a movie like that it makes no money and then we stop it.
It'll.
I don't think it's gonna make that much. I think it's probably gonna return 20 million or something like that. I don't think it's gonna.
It'll make its money back.
For sure, it'll make the money back.
And it's only it sucks to say this statement.
Yeah.
It's only a $40 million budget.
Yeah, no, it's not expensive.
Yeah, no, but which is stupid because $40 million is a
should be.
Like if someone gave us $40 million to make a movie, we'd cast Liam Neeson.
Fuck. All right. Let's just put a fucking pin in this horse shit. Just as a really quick side note, to service your fucking love for Kevin Smith, but not for that wasn't the actual reason. Yep. I watched Chasing Amy for the first time.
That's my favorite movie.
You seen it, James?
No.
It's literally my favorite movie.
Oh, what a great movie. No, I'm serious. What a great movie.
From a dialogue standpoint, like I fucking love that movie.
So many good things about it. I don't think I could ever say it was my favorite movie. How old were you when you watched it? Like young?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
I think I've watched it 30 times.
If I watched it when I was young, I could have definitely put it in like a favorite movie category because it just had like a lot of things.
I think it's from like 98 or early 2000s.
97.
97. Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? 97.
97.
Yeah. The chick who plays the lead in that movie is so wacky.
She was dating Kevin Smith at the time. Joey Lauren Adams.
Yeah.
Joey Lauren. What's her last name?
Yeah.
Adams. Oh, yeah, I smashed it. Fuck yeah. That's like Ben Affleck's big break.
Yeah. And Matt Damon's random ass fucking cameo in it. Because I didn't realize a lot of stuff about that. Like Ben Affleck and Matt Damon were like super good friends in high school and stuff like that.
Yeah, and like they came up through Kevin. They asked Kevin Smith to direct Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, right.
And he said, "I'm not the guy."
Yeah. Well, I mean,
imagine if clearly Good Will Hunting only Kevin Smith directed it.
Yeah, it'd be way more slapsticky. And there'd be but Kevin Smith's good at Kevin Smith movies. Like he's good at heavy dialogue sort of stuff. That's what he does well. I mean, Chasing Amy's got the great scene where he's drawing the Easter Bunny and Santa. Classic.
There's lots of really good things in it. The scene
where he's got all the porn and he's giving the porn to the kid.
Oh yeah, that's good. No, my favorite scene in the movie is probably the same for many people, where it's Ben Affleck requesting the threesome. That has to be one of the. It's fantastic. Because I'm sitting there watching it, going, it feels like this is where it's going to go, but it surely wouldn't, and then it inevitably goes there.
I think there's some the ice hockey rink scene where they have the fight outside. I think that's genuinely great,
really good acting. Probably some of the best acting of Ben Affleck. There is.
But I think his best scene is where he tells her he's in love with her in the car after they go to the diner, where it's raining. I think he's so fucking good in that scene.
It is good.
And then even
it's on Stan, by the way, at the moment. So
even when it's him and
then we can have this chat again.
Yeah,
him and Jay and Silent Bob right there where Silent Bob explains what Chasing Amy
is. Yeah.
I'm like, that's like Kevin Smith's best bit of acting.
I was really surprised by how good Kevin Smith was at explaining that story and acting. I thought Kevin Smith's thing was like, he's obviously the director. He was like the character that doesn't speak because he's not a good actor.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was surprisingly good, and that entire diner scene was really good too.
He put himself as Silent Bob because he wanted to be in Clerks because he was like, if this ruins my life because I've gone into massive amounts of credit card debt to make this movie, I at least want to be able to show people one day, hey, here's the biggest mistake of my life, and look, there's me.
Yeah, right.
And also because he didn't trust Jason Mewes, so he wanted to be able to be right next to him the whole time.
Yeah, sure.
But when he's like, did you know how, when he's talking about being in love with Amy, and Jay's like, when was this? He goes, a couple years ago? Yeah. He goes, did you know I always wanted to be a dancer in Vegas?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
That crushes me every time. Anyway, I absolutely adore that movie.
Worth watching.
It is really good.
I think you would...
I feel like I've seen it now, to be honest.
I think you would... Yeah.
As Joel's gone through it. How about that scene where...
Yeah, I know. You would enjoy it. Yeah, you would enjoy it. Oddly, Mariana was like a huge fan of it. That's why we watched it. She was like, "Oh, I love this movie. You should watch it."
Have you watched
soundtrack?
Dogma?
Fantastic, huh?
Have you seen Dogma?
No.
I've tried Dogma.
That's like the next one. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck as fallen angels.
Yeah, I went and looked at the list after that, and so I'll make my way through it if they're on Stan.
Speaking of Stan. Our next film is a Stan exclusive. I think we've all seen advertising for this film at this point because it is absolutely everywhere. It is available now. Director is Australian actor Anthony Hayes. He's been in 1,000,001 things, including cast himself in this. alongside Zac Efron and
Looks good.
Susie Porter. This is gold.
I'm probably gonna watch this. I think.
Yeah, I think I will too.
I'm supposed to meet a man here to take me to the compound.
That's him. That's Anthony.
Came from the west, right? It's getting pretty bad out that way now. Folks turning on each other.
Feels kind of Mad Maxy.
So
Yeah, a little bit. Mad Max meets fucking The Revenant.
Lifetime opportunity.
What is it? Come here! Look at this!
That's gold.
We just found a pile of
Gold,
Gold Jerry.
Try the swordfish.
One of us will have to get the excavator to get it out.
I think I'll stay with the gold.
You gotta watch your water. Gotta stay out of the sun. Ain't no joke out here.
How much longer?
Going as fast as I can.
So you're here on your own?
You need to leave.
Out here, things start to get real strange.
Who is she?
Where are you?
Has she seen the gold?
I think they're hiding something.
Gotta get rid of her.
Where are you?
I'm close.
I did my part. I found it! It's mine! I'm not gonna handle it.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. You seen the trailer already?
I haven't seen to that depth.
Okay.
No, so that looks good.
It looks great.
Super keen. I saw one of the comments on the trailer was like conversation between Zac Efron and the director or whatever. It's like, Zac, how dirty are you willing to get? And it was like Oscar award winning, great.
Yeah.
Dirty. Anyway, whatever. Fuck
And
that
it's
up.
gonna be weird to watch a movie where Zac Efron keeps his clothes on.
Well, looks like there could be a topless scene in the fucking whirlwind, probably.
You'd have to think at some point.
The kid's gonna get ripped.
I mean, what do you have Zac Efron in if not to take his shirt off?
Well, I think honestly, it seems like, and I haven't not paid attention because I don't really care. But it seems like Zac Efron.
Wait, you don't care about Zac Efron's career?
I mean,
High School Musical?
I know, and you know what? Great, and he could have taken that line, but it seems like people are saying that he's really trying to
Be an actor. And I feel like this is a big step for that.
Yeah, for sure. And who knows what this movie would have been if not for Zac Efron as well. So it's obviously like he's getting a lot from it. I think it could be a good relationship for the movie and for Zac in this, because it's like Zac gets what he wants in that he gets to do this like great serious role. The movie gets Zac Efron, so it makes people want to watch it. Yeah, like this could have been potentially forgettable otherwise. Like the script is obviously like super simple, and hopefully like I'm hoping that there's going to be some sort of, I don't know, psychological twist aspect to it as well. I mean, it seems pretty like a tale of like betrayal and survival, but hopefully there's other things where maybe there's like you don't know what's like real and what's not, and then there's like
you'd have to think
but
that's where it would go.
yeah. So I don't know. Super keen.
It's also interesting.
It's on now on Stan.
It's out now.
Yeah.
No shit. When it come out?
Yesterday.
Huh. Yesterday, as of
Australia
today being Thursday.
Yeah.
Australia Day.
Australia
Wow.
Day.
All right. Cool. We'll give it a watch.
Invasion Day, thanks.
26th of January is when it came out.
Yeah, lovely.
Mark Ellis's wedding anniversary.
Nice.
How
fucking classic that is.
I've never heard anything make more sense.
Yeah, always was.
It's also interesting that like he's doing it with an Australian film made by an Australian streaming service. Like, because I'm sure that there would have been an independent offer if Zac Efron wanted to do a serious role.
Yeah,
there would have been some more than some independent films that would have jumped at it. So clearly he's seen this script, or maybe he knows Anthony Hayes because Anthony Hayes has been in A World of Things.
Yeah.
And went,
I think it says a lot about probably where the film world is with Zac Efron and where he's at as an actor. Like, you know, I don't imagine that. I guess it's kind of hard to say as well, because maybe this was shot through. I mean, it probably had to get shot through COVID to some degree, and obviously making movies in Australia
in the middle of the desert, so you're fine.
Was a lot easier in Australia.
Social distancing there.
Yeah.
I think there's literally like 3 to 6 people in this movie.
Yeah.
And
but
some animals.
It's really interesting to know how it came about and why it got chosen.
And why they didn't pick you over Zac Efron.
I mean, didn't get the call.
Yeah, it's weird.
Didn't have an agent at the time.
Now you do, so
now I do.
Sweet.
So fucking can it. Let's just put a pin in it.
It's between you and Zac Efron.
Yeah, let's see.
I mean, both willing to do shirtless scenes.
I'll get my cock out for the movie. So I'll take it to another
What
level.
a movie this could have been.
Yeah. Fucking that little whirlwind rolls around. My pants happen to fly off.
Yeah.
How about that?
Helicopter.
Obviously stunt cock, not not the real
I'll
cock.
get Michael fucking
Michael
Vagabender.
Fassbender. That's the whole budget. Is Michael Fassbender's
Michael
cock.
Vag blower.
Quickly run through what's new. We've already talked about Ozark season 4 on Netflix. The Eternals has hit Disney Plus. Do you ever watch Ray Donovan?
No.
It's okay. But they've made a movie about that show called
leave it
Ray
there.
Donovan the movie, and
It's okay.
that's just hit Paramount Plus. But something else that I like so much, I brought the teaser trailer for season 2 of, is World According to Jeff Goldblum on Disney
yes.
Plus. So this is
posthumous, is it?
Jeff Goldblum is very much alive.
That's a 4chan joke.
Yeah, remember when, was it Richard Wilkins said he was dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got him.
Yeah.
Fucking got him.
The same day as Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
It's like people getting onioned.
Yeah.
Are you like me, Jeff Goldblum? Maybe we share an interest in monsters,
Fireworks. Magic.
motorcycles, dogs.
Let's do that. Want to take some photos with him? Yes.
Do anything. I'm not doing anything.
See what I
We like to go out into the forest and look for things that may very well not exist.
We build our own drone light shows.
Oh, that's a jellyfish there.
Some magicians like to
I
blur
love
the line.
Pendulette.
What? Amazing. My acting life
Ignore
caused
that.
me to seek openness
That's not
and
true.
interest in
Just-
the
just
unseen.
go.
There's always a moment of fear.
Oh, wow!
It's just the unknown, I guess.
Am I going to be 100% safe?
You're going to be like 99.8% safe.
Here goes nothing. I love to learn about everything. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
This is terrible. Really what makes us special as people is that we have specific abilities to tune into others and cooperate and collaborate.
Boy, I'm getting a lesson in a lot of things. I'm starting
Oh,
in
Zach
first grade in
King.
a
I like
lot
Zach
of
King.
areas.
Hi, Jeff.
Wow.
Eat
Everyone
my
likes that
dust.
king.
We'll see who's eating dust.
Sometimes life's most important moments demand courage. The journey is it, not the destination. Enjoy the ride. Gets 10 Goldblums out of a possible 10 Goldblums. That's my highest possible rating.
There you go. It's the world according to Jeff Goldblum. It's entertaining.
Cool.
If you like Jeff Goldblum,
You watching this?
I've seen all of season 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's good.
Yep.
It's Jeff Goldblum.
I think I like the idea of Jeff Goldblum more than I actually like Jeff Goldblum.
He's really good in a movie you will never see, Thor Ragnarok.
Ghostbusters?
Jurassic Park?
Well, yeah, I mean the obvious ones, but Thor Ragnarok.
I wonder if who is Jeff Goldblum? Is he this crazy wacky guy, or is it just who he's sort of fallen into being?
I feel like at this point he's got to be
But, yeah.
at least to some
He
extent.
seems like a restaurant owner. You know, like when
What
you
sort
meet
of
the
restaurant
owner of
would
the
Jeff
restaurant.
Goldblum own though?
I don't know, like an Italian joint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just like he seems like the guy. He just looks like he makes sense owning a restaurant and running it. Owner and operator of a restaurant.
He's the maitre d' for sure.
Yeah.
He's front of house.
That's
Yeah.
that's the vibe I get from Jeff.
Yeah.
He's just like he'll take you to your table, tell you a fucking story. I don't know, give you some bread on the house, and then
Tell you stories of
maybe
Jurassic
fuck your
Park.
wife or something. Yeah. Tell you some dinosaur story. I don't know. He just feels like a dude to me.
He doesn't feel like a real person.
Yeah, he doesn't feel like if I was in a room and they were like Jeff Goldblum's here, I'd be like, that's not Jeff Goldblum. That's just someone that looks weird.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum died years ago.
Jeff Goldblum, yeah, 4chan told me.
Yeah.
Richard Wilkins told me that Jeff Goldblum's dead.
Yeah, Richard. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. That seems fun. Also, I have a Disney Plus account now because my uncle has it and gave me one. Am I allowed to say that? Am I going to get fucking panhandled?
I mean, I offered on this show for you to use mine. So.
Yeah, but you never
You
did
didn't
it.
ask me for
Yeah.
it.
Well, I never really wanted it.
Get into Criminal Minds, bro.
That's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
You know what else is really good on Disney Plus? Well, it's another that's on the National Geographic section
Yeah.
on Disney Plus. Gordon Ramsay, what a shock, has a show on called it's like Uncharted, I think it's called.
Right.
But super interesting. He goes to like
Gordon's Uncharted too.
one of the episodes he was in Tasmania learning about
right.
like native foods of Tasmania and stuff, and he did like the Alaskan Panhandle and like Peru and stuff. Like it's really interesting, just different Gordon Ramsay stuff than him like
Gordo.
yelling at people.
Nice.
It's him like out and about,
Being a person.
Yeah.
The world according to Gordon Goldblum.
Nice.
It's a crossover episode coming up.
That'd be cool. I like shows when it's like that, when it's two people like hanging out together. You know, two celebrities that
Yeah.
didn't
Oh,
otherwise
like
have
this show.
affiliation.
Like that
this show.
that show they did with Steve Coogan and that guy that looks exactly like Steve Coogan.
Where they drove
Yeah.
in Italy?
Yeah, something like that. And
Yeah.
it's just like, why have you done this?
Oh, I don't like the sound of that one.
Yeah.
I mean, a better version of that.
Have you watched Gordon, Gina, and Fred's Road Trip? That's
No.
exactly what you're talking about.
Right? No, I haven't seen it.
So it's
And when I said I like it, I mean like I'm not gonna necessarily
Steve
watch
Coogan
it.
and a guy that looks like what a Google search.
Yeah, these fucking two. Steve Coogan and bootleg Steve Coogan.
Oh yeah, fucking Scarface. It's like Mitchell Stark, but the actor.
Yeah, Rob Brydon. There you go. Sorry, Rob Brydon, but you're always going to be fucking
Steve Coogan too.
The other Steve Coogan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not like Steve Coogan's even a big name.
No, I didn't know who he was until you said it.
Gordon, Gino, and Fred's Road Trips are all that.
Wow.
Three like well-known people if you like food shows.
Yeah.
Do you ever used to watch that food? My mum used to watch it. It was two fat old ladies on Harleys.
Oh yeah, the fucking dyke bikers or something.
Yeah.
It's called Dykes on Bikes or something.
Well, because there was two fat.
I don't think it was called that.
There was two fat chefs or something, which was the male version.
Yeah.
Two fat bikies, I think it was called.
Something.
Which was
to
the
that
male
effect.
version of that, and then
Yeah.
they made the female one because after.
Oh, I thought the female one was first.
I
I,
thought
really
that
thought
one
it was
was
called like Dykes on Bikes or
I
something.
thought it was too, but
because it was at a time where you could say that.
Yeah.
It would be amazing if someone tried to release a
Reckon
show
like
right
that.
now called Dykes on Bikes.
Not going to happen. Or maybe it should happen because I don't know. Is dyke an offensive term for a lesbian woman?
Do you know any lesbians that we could?
It was just called Two Fat Ladies.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh no, it wasn't separate bikes. It was a bike and a
Yeah,
fucking
it's
side,
like a
sidecar.
tandem, yeah. Makes sense.
Fucking what a time to be alive. Hey.
Dykes on Bikes. It's literally two fat ladies, and you're like, it was definitely called Dykes on Bikes.
No, I don't know. I remember.
It seems
appropriate.
I mean, two fat ladies is going to be equally as offensive.
Yeah.
So.
But it's not
Either
if
way,
they are okay with it.
No, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of dykes on bikes who
There
don't
was
have
a fucking
issue
signed
with it.
check to say they were.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly right. But anyway, good on them.
Our last one now.
We got a trailer.
Yeah.
No, this is not a trailer for Dykes on Bikes, unfortunately. But this is the last one. It is on Disney Plus. It is a miniseries coming March 30th. The creator's Jeremy Slater, who is kind of whatever.
Slats.
Christian Slater.
The amount of people involved in this show that are from like
Fucking
horror,
Dizzy
the
Rascal
world
and some
of-
other guy.
No, for the world of horror movies, like the guys
Supergirl.
from VHS directed a bunch of like. Jeremy Slater created
Like the
Exorcist,
tape.
the TV show. There's a horror series called VHS.
Right.
Um,
Did you know that?
Stars Oscar
You're gonna love this,
Isaac and Ethan Hawke. This is
Hey,
called
Ethan
Moonknight.
Budget Tom Cruise. Moonknight Shyamalan.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder.
Yeah, me
I
too,
can't tell
bro.
the difference
It's cool. I got a
between
fucking
my waking
construction
life
site next to my house.
and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
Oh, Marvel, let's go.
I've immediately lost interest.
In comes Captain America.
Nah,
Maybe he's gonna see Doctor Sleep.
You're bloody useless, Stevie.
Stephen. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
It's a little bit of robot.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks.
When's Hulk come?
I don't think there's a Hulk Moon Knight crossover coming.
It's Marvel, mate.
Yeah.
Got that
Oh my
racing.
god, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
It's Steven.
Why did you call me Mark?
Oh
It
no.
must be very difficult. The voice in your head. There's chaos in you.
He really is like if Tom Cruise and Kevin Bacon had a fucking child, hey.
Embrace the chaos.
Why? 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 Why that?
Why what?
So he turns into a fucking cape.
Turns into
cockhead.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, I'll be honest. Moon Knight seems like the kind of character about to start a race war based on his costume. I'll be just real with you. You know, you fucking...
I like Oscar Isaac.
Have you read Moon Man's manifesto? Because it seems like it's going to be very similar.
Was it written by the little trophy from the MTV Music Awards?
Man, I'm just saying, like, Moon Knight seems like he's got an agenda. That's what I'm saying.
Moon Knight's a classic comic book. Yeah.
It's really a classic? Just that I've never seen, heard, or fucking smelled Moon Knight, Moon Man.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't watch anything superhero related.
What kid is playing with a Moon Knight doll? And I don't mean the children of David Duke. Take David Duke's children out of the equation. What child's playing with a Moon Knight doll?
I mean, none currently, because it's only just being redone.
So it's not a fucking classic. It's some
classic
bullshit.
doesn't need to be done right now.
No, but it's like
the point of a classic.
When you say a classic, you think, oh yeah, Spider-Man, Batman, Superman. Those are your classics.
They're like, what do we roll with, Jim Crow or Moon Knight? Nah, let's go with Jim Crow. There was a fucking toss of the coin at the time, though. Is that the classic that you're talking about? Because Disney does have a little bit of history.
You can't tell me that doesn't look alright.
I don't know what it looks like. It looked like it was going to be a psychological thriller.
It is.
But then it turned
That's
into
what Moon Knight
fucking
is.
Man in Cape.
Yeah, but
they always fucking bastardize the same thing. Cool movie coming. Oh, Man in a Cape. Fuck. We blew it.
It's not a movie. It's a 6-part miniseries.
Yeah, because it would have been a movie, and they're like, nah, let's stretch it for 6 hours.
6-part miniseries. Yeah, it'd be great. Jonathan Isaac is great.
Who is that? Is that the director or is it the actor?
That's the main actor. Jonathan Isaac is not like some no-name guy.
Right.
He was in Dune.
Awesome.
Available for rent now on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, it's obviously not a classic. No one knows or fucking cares what Moon Knight is. No one's excited for Moon Knight. Finally, my Moon Knight.
A lot of people are excited for this show.
Yeah, because it's fucking not because it's Moon Knight. That's what I'm saying. It's not a classic.
But
if it's a classic, I should know.
No, you're doing the thing you do where if you don't know or like it, then the world doesn't know.
No, but you're
like
saying
it.
it's a classic. If it's a classic, I know because I don't know enough to know B grades. I don't know fucking 8-ball, cue ball, fucking no ball, whatever the fucking next thing is going to be like in the Marvel universe, in the next movie that comes out fucking in 3 hours time. But
I don't even know what's coming next.
But if it's a classic,
fucking Sunboy,
fucking Radiation Man,
Radioactive Man.
Like I know.
Why don't they bring out a real fucking Radioactive Man?
No, it's probably in Matt Groening's copyright bag that he's not giving anybody access to.
There he is. 1975 is the first appearance of Moon Knight, the comic.
Smash hit, was it? Oh no.
Classic.
Can't remember. Yeah, anyway, I'm just saying it's not. I'm just saying maybe classic in the sense of that it's old, but not classic in the sense that everyone's been sweating on Moon Knight to have his day in the sun, you know? I respect that. Classic is as in it's like a classic car.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Like a Jaguar that no one wants to collect, for instance. Yeah. It's like, I've got this really old Jaguar. It's not worth much because no one wants to drive it.
Moonlight.
Ooh, Moonlight.
Yeah. Great film.
Yeah.
Oscar.
Yeah. Potentially where this is headed. Yeah,
I doubt that. He definitely has a very strong cult following. Let's go with that.
Hard to believe in his all-white fucking hooded costume.
It's got cool light-up eyes.
Yeah. So I can see in the dark.
Oh well,
so it's dark in the dark.
Are we all on board with gold being the thing we all like most?
Yes.
Yeah.
The world according to gold.
The world according to Moon Knight. I reckon I got an idea of what the world according to Moon Knight entails. Yeah.
Fucking blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah, he's got 6 million reasons to fucking stay awake now. Yeah, I'm gonna go with gold. I'll try to watch that by the time we roll around next week.
And but you're also watching The House because we don't want to watch it, so you're going to tell us about it.
I do want to watch it. If I have time alone, yeah, I'll do it. I usually reserve that for other things, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Well, I mean, once you punched out that 3 minutes.
yeah.
It's not going to take long.
All right. Onto The House.
Onto The House. Time for a nap.
After gold, what? I assume yours is The House, right?
Yeah, and then Moon Knight.
After gold, probably the Liam Neeson.
Fuck
bit
you.
of Blacklight. See, mine would be.
We have to boycott that.
Top Gun. Mine would be Top Gun after.
Wow.
Yeah.
Top one.
Well, I've actually seen the first one, so.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Does that make you want to see the second one though?
See what happens.
I mean, he watched Fast and Furious 9 because he felt he had to.
Yeah. Yeah. That was just to be clear
on Top Guns is
on Top Gun. There was no room for it number 2 after number 1.
No,
okay, cool.
That's why it's been 20 years.
Yeah, sure.
And they were like, Tom Cruise was like, guys, I'd like more money.
Yeah.
And they were like, sure.
Where do we take the storyline?
Is it going to shock you to know that Miles Teller's character in Top Gun 2 is is playing the son of Goose from Top Gun 1? Oh, that's the big thing.
Is that like? Yeah, I don't know.
Goose is his co-pilot that died in the first one.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I
so
see.
that's like
right. You killed my dad, but now I want to fly.
He didn't kill him. It just his ejector seat didn't go off or something. I can't even remember.
No,
or it went off.
Well, let's yeah.
One of the two.
Maybe he'll be angry because Tom Cruise throws Goose's dog tags into the ocean rather than giving to this son. Maybe that's.
It's down there with the fucking necklace from the Titanic.
Nice. Maybe we can have a 3.5 hour epic to recover that too.
Titanic gun.
Yeah. Right there.
With Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, well, it'd go all right then.
Directed by James Gunn.
All right, catch your guns.